say na Saturday, and on Saturdays we can lay on a table things them way pass now we radar and things them we not even pass now we radar. When you radar a pass. I want for bring in Desmond Payne. We something pass na your radar. We want for share with me. Welcome on board, Desmond. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Triple A, and good evening, listeners across the globe. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity tonight or this morning. Let's just share out something when a very pressing issue around the country. I really, Doctor, I started to talk about the female footballers them where they play the under-20 competition. I want make them categorically clear as to say a very pathetic the state where we under 20 girls them find themselves. A very pathetic because from the investigation of the problems they wouldn't go through. It's so alarming that for let the nation, parent them come on board and protect them young girls and so because people then who we put on top then say now them for guide them. Now the people they don't turn they intimidate them and then they tell them say then go make sure say yes, then picking and they lost their careers in the wall and then go even go to the extent for blacklist picking them, put pictures of them in a globe so people go see them and see they're not fit in a society. Reason because they raise a question on waiting due for them. We can remember say for 7 to 8 years, we not get no female league where they go on na salon. No female league. And reason best known to some people, then go tell you say Ebola been there, Corona been there, now make we not get money. But people we want read, we want understand, waiting they happen. Make them go to the net and then look for FIFA report. We come out 2000, come out January 10, 2019. In this report, you go see categorically waiting FIFA outlined how then they give money and waiting they give them money there. So one of the key priorities then now for develop women football from age 15 to age 17 and including national team. And Salone for over 8 years, we not get no league where they play for them picking here. Now only people that will get clubs them now then bring them picking here come together. They organize community leagues them within they play. So waiting the national side can do, then they go pick them picking there, so bring them come now one folder and then they begin for training them for men and go represent Salone. So then picking here they been camp then a bow. Side and go camp now one J and E result to them go camp them. But the sorriest part is this Nagal picking away from age 15 to 19. Because now the age bracket that what the category called for. Just imagine some of them they see the menstrual period. Then get for use water, then get for use pad and all the rest. The hotel will then go lodge them, water not the run. Yes. And then food what they eat, you go count the chips. What they eat. You go see the bunga aid. I get evidence of everything about the investigation what we do. And then the worst of it, when they raise concern to the FA, because then self start the investigation for proof things and know that right. When they go meet the FA representative, the FA say, what is happening to not only responsibility. Now favor will do government. And even on ourselves now favor will do now. Now government responsibility for support on the national team. Not only business. We just the help now. Then the picking and say, you know what, we can't stop here. Let's move further. Una show that the support we. Then go meet the minister, then get a conversation with the minister. Ask some questions. The minister say the FA is not saying the truth to you guys. It is the responsibility of the FA for support una the picking.
You mean the Minister of Sport?
Yes.
Okay, continue, sir.
A screenshot there of the conversation in text message where he sent everything as evidence. It's available for proven. So the picking and go back now the drawing board and say, well, this is what is happening. How can we get ourselves move from this begging people for we own right. Then company na bow. The money where they give them, now they even feed them a day. Then parents don't even know say they don't reach bow. So then go Senegal, then go play. Then win 1-0. Returning back to the country, according to what the minister be say and the NSC, they say flat rate $2,000. Now you don't forget. Both male and female. You win your game, now you get match bonuses, now extra plus that one day. The pikin they don't come, then forgive them $1,000 or $2,000 they don't win. They say no go na 2,000, we go na 1,000. And the 1,000, now $300 they give the pikin them. Then the pikin ask say, how come when I give you this money? What about the balance? Then begin make a story. And the pikin say, well, you know what? For now, we know to go practice until we address this issue for we, because we serve one for leave. Some of us will come out. Now villages they will be there. We can have freedom. The man they will can hang to. For the night, they must pass something per week before then keep in at the places them. And not get away for survive. So now give we money law come under this pressure. A representative from the FA, where they call one, they can call a Haja or waiting. She's responsible. Now the director of delegation will go Liberia at the moment. That lady take phone, begin rent course. I get all the audios and then they're all over on the social media now. That lady take message, begin rent course from the picking them. How the picking they are ungrateful, they're not fit for trust in our society. The kind way they behave so. Now people that will not go school go behave so. They don't suffer now with them for kind enjoy. Then they go behave this kind of way. Why they not go wait? Make them give them the money. So and inside the coaching staff, they chastise the beginning. One lady will then call Hamilton or so. Now the third assistant coach take telephone call Mami Aja say Mami Aja then picking out the ungrateful. Then go open one other line. When they then they go talk about waiting will they do them this and that. I go send you all the picking a name where do this thing. But this investigation be don't they go on. We not be one for release. I want keep them and let we get the FA and in leaders them together and say, look, this is what we don't pull. How can we address this issue for let we begin and get waiting due them? That particular week, then that woman begin rent at them picking them continuously for the morning. According to the audio, that if I look me pages them, I done the run series of articles on them and they go wake no more than morning in the car. When a good morning, no ungrateful picking them. I don't come back today. The FSA make a tell you and say any picking will not go train, make the coaches then write in him. And if you not go practice, we know the care you go Liberia.
So this not before the Liberia game, right?
This not before the Liberia game. This happened
after the Senegal game.
After the Senegal game.
Okay.
So I try to bring this knowledge to few stakeholders them around sport. Ask them concept. This is what is happening to our girls. How are we going to deal with this one? Some of them not reply me. Some of them just left out that kind of way. Even the audios and way I get from the investigation, I call the people them. They don't pick them, calls them for like I get the own side of the story. So what me self do instead of the picking in life, because I don't begin threatening now, they at risk. I begin for release the audios them. I begin for release the conversation them. What thing will surprise every listeners. Tato with national coach, John Kista take phone, call the picking way can at the program, we name Bill Kisu. Call and tell and say, if he hear the picking in name again, Panentin and they say the children not go practice, he go fetch the picking and he not go left him. He say if the picking understands and he can fetch for him, and this time around he go for fetch against him. For God's sake, the picking not ask for anything wrong. He say let we just get with money. That's all. You didn't at the men's team. Waiting for Puli coming at the men's team can begin attack female and at their own side and then for solve their own problem. And that not stop there. The manager of the team, where now one renowned salon player who now we own icon in the lady category, Musu Pele. Musu Pele take phone, then get a meeting with the picking them. He rent say in an enjoyment in camper. In no camp work for nobody. In the year we don't suffer, waiting not achieve. Now in they can't achieve her. The picking don't suffer for 3 months. Now 3 days on left. let government can give them money, then this thing can begin make so in no care. In they tell them any picking way misbehave, in they misbehave back param because the picking and rude. The tonation, everything, how they communicate to the picking them. Then in they serve as spin at the team because Victoria, the coach, very nice lady, hardworking lady. With all waiting they happen around them, Victoria standing ground say, they add the picking them again. Musu called Victoria say, Victoria for add picking them at the squad. Because in the way Victoria say, I not go do them. He said, because not to this we plan. We don't arrange this. Now they go call we say, put that picking them. If they can give the money, then picking don't suffer for the past 6 months. What thing will be them fate? He said, we know they do them. So that don't bring a cloud can at the camp. They don't divide. And from that day, they don't split the picking them into different groups. Them don't begin make captain and assistant captain. They get quarrel. Things then begin go wrong. And this picking don't keep this story for 10 good years. Waiting a national team, waiting a football they play. All the problems that we don't arise around them. Wouldn't they threaten them? Everybody you go talk to. This is not mental business we talk about. You say mental weak or whatever. Everybody will go talk to say, if you leak this story out, then go kill you. Say because this country, personally they kill people there. But somebody they follow waiting how they do on the internet. He say you passion where you get for picking them in sport. This person you able save them from this thing with the meter. Now the person contact me. From there, me said do my own investigation. I do everything where for let you get the two balanced side of the story. Let you put on the table and find a solution. Nobody was willing. They were all arrogant. They don't want to listen to nobody. Now we are out the story. When we are out the story now, everybody say, oh, why not become me too? But the moral side, what them for don't do not do one. Now then they look at and say that the picking is wrong. Then threaten the picking and say, anybody will not go Liberia and not go play. Tell them to go, they not give them the allowance. Then take them go Liberia, then go camp then they. Even the night when they get a pep talk before then they go the game. The Aja will go with them, they want the team leader, they tell them, say, even feel say then picking go qualify. See, then get for go eliminate them. So the picking them, then the spirit now the camp be damping.
Because another I want to say, because they lost the game, and I want to feel so it's always you they explain so definitely they're gonna lose.
Yes, so the spirit been damping, everything been turned over at the camp. I've been get for call them. I say, waiting I go able to do this night. For let una get una self together. Then they say, well, make a voice note, let you give away. Now I make a voice note. Me said the coach. So I do what we supposed to do. I send them to them. That lift the spirit. The next day, then go practice. I ask how they feel up. They say after practice, then be the dance, sing around, jubilate. Just try for manage the situation well. Come game day today, then gonna feel for go play. With all the pressure and everything where they around them, they picking and try for go play. But the result not come for them how if for come. Waiting happen now. Then go address them. Somebody talk good. Then this same Aja when at the lead team, they tell the picking and say, then get for Toure, the picking then they go so Freetown. Trouble awaits them na Freetown. People get for badge at them. People get for say all negative things against them. They picking them for just make sure say when they go na saloon, then switch them phone and off everything. Not listen to nobody. Just focus on themselves. But for God's sake, you don't pull them picking out come on Senegal. You carry them go Senegal. Even them paying and not see them when they play the game. Then come back, waiting you forgive them, you don't even give them. Then now you don't care them go to Liberia, they don't go lost. There was nobody there were able for console them. The same bloated number we talk about, the delegation will go with the main team in Morocco, is the same we are talking about here. Then go 24 players them and 16 officials them. So the officials then they get money better than the picking them. And this thing, it has to stop in with sport. Then picking not to beg them, they beg anybody for the service to the nation. This now we heroes them. Now picking away we young girls in a society for look up to and say yes, because of what they want to achieve. We say one for coming to sport. But at the end of the day, what do we do now? We demoralize the spirit of the picking them. We begin castigate them. Begin give them names that we don't fit for give in a society. Take coaches, then they begin tell the picking and say, that's also lesbianism, then they pan. Now make them they win. Now make them not serious. So this you don't tell where you go on now with country. So they say because the generation of Musupele had not been achieved, so this generation for also fall in that same category, that the same people they already work with will use them, sleep with them, and then dump them along the dungeon like that. So few of the national players then hear this, then say no but the story. So then come together, they make a video where you see, I think I shared the video with you, and the video they all over social media for say yes, then stand in support of the female team now Liberia and for equal treatment and equal pay. So this now what we they ask for, let people come on board, let we save them picking as well. Of course, now what they don't do, the picking will break the secret out for in your own life and safety, you not go with the team and Liberia decide for stay home. And Anna, the assistant captain, she's one of the most talented picking that you go on for Yeri. One like open, one like talk to you. Very eloquent, soft spoken, highly educated. And this is what we need now with sport. Because for far too long, there's not idlers and they play sport. But if you get somebody who intellectual, intelligent, calm, they speak this way, why would not go give them the platform? And the donation, the thing way bad now the coaching system for this under 20. The woman they went them for motivate the picking and work together. And then they divide the picking them. And then you find the men coaches are acting as fathers to these kids. Try for manage the situation. Try for console the picking. The women then they do all kind of bad things say because of money. Then they even tell the picking and say, "Una get swear, una don't suffer. Now for go eat. Una they can't make like we all can suffer for una sick then. But anyone pound away do so. You know go left and gam. The Haja go to the external, the leader of director, the team say, then go make sure say any panic picking and will leak the secret out. Will never participate in any Premier League game na salon. I have all audios and everything is on the internet. So some of them are out and some of them are still with me, and more revelations are still coming. Few of the picking they don't come, they don't give their own side of the story, and we're still waiting on them for Common Liberia, can salon, and can continue with the campaign. So what myself do, I give this story out to few media houses, them credible journalists like Martin Wishy Conte, they do CTN Sport. I really appreciate that guy. They dog me heart to Ram, and I go say Bosa to Ram. He covered the story now in program. Some other journalists then get the story, they not get cover and then programs them because the thing for do it. Then young category where they don't classify as high profile people in a community. But how can you be killing the life of a 17, 18, 19-year-old girls? They should be in school. They don't quit in school. They can't represent a country. And then the country where they represent, the people that the country put for manage the life of these picking them. Now they misuse the picking them. They antagonize the picking them. Haja, they go on. He said she's an Haja, but they describe the picking them as, say, you not even get picking self na the wall, or in not a woman like the picking them. So even myself get called from some few journalists say, oh, not cover up this story, not put the story in any group where ministers then go see, or with delegates and with big na salon go see because you know go good for now and the picking them. This and that, but we're not, and we not the cost nobody, we not attack nobody, we not pull nobody, we not defame nobody in character. Now waiting the people then say, now we put out, whether we get them consent or not, but this is how then they treat we picking them in sport. For far too long, we women they don't they suffer in a saloon. If they not label them as prostitutes, then go label them as sell body, then go label them as idlers, then go put them for go sell stick. Now then we go see in our kitchen, and then we go see in our farm. But these children want change the narrative, say, we not just go play football, but we also want to go university. Some of them, quite recently, we get Rashida, we don't go America. We get Jane, we Kai in foundation, don't support, for let it go America as well. We get Fatty, we Max Macaulay, former and Leone star player, we provide a scholarship for INSEF America. So this is the way we for the Fed for help the picking. But what we they do now in our country, both the SLFA and NSA, then they make money out of the picking and left the picking in the language. How you gonna take some picking and you carry them go camp then they come back home, you not give them money. As I talk to you, I get the latest audio this night where the picking they say, sir, he say going back free to say some of we don't know what thing will be with it. He say because even the money where them forgive we don't give it. Then just can't admonish we say, go to go free some things to get for tough for we. So they not even know when they reach freedom whether they will get their money or they will not get their money. So all waiting and do, then give them praises, say, then give them one camouflage style, say, oh, when I go play the game, before the game done, we go on our money, there we go this, we go that. Nothing like that has been done. All na fallacy and promises they make to the picking them. But as a nation, issues like this will for the coming. If the president and in team they talk about human capacity development, and then they put women as priority in their drive, why should we be treating our girls this way? Do we want them to see hanging around Long Step na Freetown, or hanging around Paddy's, or hanging around number 2 naked one? They do twinkle for them man, then get interest in them. These kids say no, we don't want to be like these people. Everybody choose a path for go. We want for be athletes, and not only athletes, but people will go to school as well, and people will go inspire others in our society. Now they don't turn threat in our society. And I want for also appreciate somebody, Asma James, a woman where I really admire. I always they see me mama in life in am, because when I reach to Asma about this issue, she woke up 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning with me. I write up everything to her. I look at her and make an appointment with the Pekin, and I'm sure INSEF don't help for the give the Pekin some kind of motivation. Make the Pekin not feel say all is lost, because when he read this story, he felt bad. And also Howard Dowda, within a Mercury Radio, he also na a champion for 6 years. Female then get equality like others na the whole globe. Howard don't run series of stories them when I can investigate them on the net on these same issues, and so many revelations, and they will don't come out. So me the call on una now as Sierra Leoneans them, we get a bigger platform like this. Let we work together and save we Pekin them. It is too bad where within Europe we see waiting girl like me son they play in one club. Now woman at the club, then they play 90 minutes together. They don't say you go sit on a bench, let this play because he's better than you. So if things are going on well, these people are not unique than us. Not only the approach and the education, how you communicate to people, but these ladies when them put among them picking them. If you're ready, I will share all the audios with you. Then you get an IUDEX as evidence, because I know saying I me they paint the scene because I don't emotion about the whole thing. No, I'm not emotional about the thing. I not me ever know the value of woman in my life. Even my mama been just this year as a figure saying I'm born me. Now until the day when I go see labor, waiting to happen in a labor room, for me Pikina can no say yes. This is what women go through. Since that day, the concept of saying there are lesser people in society, it don't change. And that's why I want all of us for champion, including Dr. Aisa too. I read they talk about this and spot on at the Governor Salon. The picture where they give now before they go to Liberia, it was a paint scene. Even the broadcasting where they do in Liberia for the pre-match conference, it is a paint team. Then they try for do quick fix for sure say the all is fine somewhere, and when it's not fine, the body language of the Pekin them can tell you say they were under pressure. The Pekin sit down under interview, they now for they look the rep from the FA for the answer say yes, the FA is doing good for us. How can the FA be doing good for them? We have pictures of people sleeping. As I'm telling you, the men team, with all respect to them, they are doing very well and they are happy for support this cause. But go and see what thing they happen in Morocco. If you get luck for them as some groups and where we did, all the executive will go with those guys, they are on outing. If you see the pictures or in the snap, if you see the lounge where they, if you see the merriment where they under, then you go ask it, why are they dividing this nation? Why are they dividing people in sport? If the men can get 600 billion with 6 million billion with budgeted for 3 friendlies, what is wrong about these guys where they play qualifiers for under 20? Wave them for bingo Costa Rica if they been qualified today. They're not able to give them nothing. Everything they get for big. They make the Pekin and drive from Salon to Liberia. As when they drive, I tell people, they analyze and say, then Pekin them now fatigue for make them lost the match. Today I asked a coach where they with them. I said, give me your holistic analysis of what happened. He said, now fatigue now make we lost the match. I said, I talk them. Because when the Pekin and reach, they not get ample time for rest. They make them train 2 days. Then they train morning and evening, and then they go for play Saturday. They left Salon Wednesday morning, then reach, then get a rest, then train Thursday morning, then train and Thursday evening, then train Friday morning, then they train and Friday evening, then they get for play Saturday. Under a sun where you get like a 34 to 40 degree. What do you expect from them? And these people not ever play any league. They're not get no constant league where they run, where you go say, okay, because of this league, then get team rhythm, then get waiting it take for make them win these matches, and then lose. Somebody to go tell and say, then go meet mess na free time where they wait them. Is this how we treat we picking them? Where the empathy as human beings? Where is the conscience as parents? So
thank you,
me call on everybody, Sierra Leone AAA. Let we find a way. Let we all add voice collectively. Let we survey this situation now. And one pan the picking them when at the lead for this thing, he say they quit football, and not only quitting football. If he can't do the worst, the pressure then put on him, he kill himself. So Sierra Leone as a nation, this is why I come into this thing. Will Sierra Leone as a nation see one of them young die because of injustice? They don't give up in life, say yes, for save others. If we're saying we get first ladies them, now we countries them. Now because they are women, they are not men. So the time don't they let we support them picking us. So let we not wait till we can hear you say, oh, the worst don't happen. They will say if we be no.
I think say we don't give you the time and you don't explain. So we go see what we go do on that, and we go talk tomorrow. Promise we go follow up, and then we go take them from there.
Thank you very much, my brother.
All
And
right.
at the call on Sierra Leone, then please, when we don't listen, when we the home and abroad, let we work as a team. The money when it come in for them development here, for them picking, I will not see. It's alarming for let we see who picking and suffer this way. Thank you very much. Sorry that I've been so emotional throughout my speech, but this is how it has to be. You paint the scene as it is, not because you want to get favor.
Okay, thank you, sir. Well, that's not Desmond Payne. We able for explain to we waiting really they go on now the under 20 female football team. It shock you? Eh? Sport, soccer, saloon, money. I think those things they not for I don't know. We just can't handle. Eh? We can't to money. We can't to sport. Well, I don't do. All hell don't break loose. Under 20, picking they don't even reach 20 years it. Now they would intimidate so for money. They don't say $2,000 across the board. Then when they not for receive their own $2,000? Why the man then go receive, then the girl picking they not receive? Or because then go say a small picking, we still get this mentality for say, but a small picking just chook something in yan. ACC. Hi. Okay. Me, I don't know what ACC they do. I wish I know. But as it is right now, with all the thing the way they come out, ACC, I don't know if you guys are sleeping or now they study the teachers them in the school picking them, which is good, but there are other things them where they now they open. We just don't talk about the man yonde. Now don't hear about the woman yonde. Eh? So waiting. Hi. Okay. Oh. All right. No, so. But let us see. We'll do a follow up on this. And let us see. It's sad. The own for money business na salon. That's what people in Gola. It's on another level. All right. Now open the phone line. If you think so, don't do well, fine. If not, you get 5 minutes. Follow you from you. 232-78990991 and a WhatsApp. We just take 5 calls. 232-78990991 on a WhatsApp. 1-646-610-3107 United States. 1-646-610-3107 or you call United Kingdom 44-739-803-0402. Phone line open now. If not, in the next 5 minutes, we come with Daniel Oldfield with the sports update. And you can scatter around for we fine. Yes, caller, you live on here? You live on here, sir. Your name and the call from.
Oh, Triple A, me?
Yes, sir. 5 minutes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, my brother, for taking the call. You know, this guy not been a joke. Madam, you know, a joke. Way they talk about fighting corruption, a pure joke. This is not corruption at the highest. At the highest tip. You understand? But many days we start the first. And they start with Kamarimba. Okay? First of all, let me ask you now a question. Amida, we don't talk it not to sim, no to sim, right?
Yes.
So why then they ask Kamarimba for passport, for American passport? Because that would be the last thing they for asking for. You know, you're not supposed to get American passport anymore. Because during the 2018 election, Kande Yumkela denounced a citizenship. Would you understand? Say Kamarimba said because Kamarimba proceed with the election campaign, it been get ballot, it been during the election, say it done. So that means Kamarimba went through the election process with Tutsi. Because if that's not the case, because they not go grab right now and go tell Kanda Yugela say give you American passport. Because you're not supposed to forget that. Right or wrong? You're not supposed to forget them because if you don't denounce them. So you're not supposed to forget them. You're not supposed to forget American passports because you don't denounce them. So it's Kamarimba. If Kamarimba been get them, you're not supposed to forget them again. So to me, that's nonsense. No need for ask them for American passport where they allow the guy for go through the election process. And during that time, it have been a hard cake. Say you not for be a to sim. So why didn't they ask them for passport? So they're rubbish. Somebody be they tell me something that this year where I sit down and look, I feel it's exactly true. Any president or any party we sit down, we rule alone. The police and the judiciary, it get in their pocket. Now the executive, they control them two people in it. Then they own, in fact, the police, they don't make it clear. Now the judiciary, now the normal now they go and hide behind windows. So I not see behind curtains. But the police, then they don't make them plain blank. The audio there, where that guy sitting up near the inspector general and say, we there for the party of the day. So now that the judiciary itself they do, then they for the party of the day because this man don't deserve for dinner jail. And not deserve. Me now one of if you can understand me emotion and me anger the past 2 days about that 14-year-old, no say me need to condone rape. If Kamarima commit this crime and this girl he happen for seeing underage, then Kamarima go jail. But if the man not commit the crime, for God's sake, because the thing is, the voice where Kamarima been get right after the election, can the Yumkela self not been get a voice? Because Kamarima might be the one where they send audio them out on a daily basis. Kamarima be super past APC self. Because Kamarima be the attack them people there, he knows for people, he get audios them, it get I don't know if you can get videos, but it be always get audios the way they send our up on a daily basis on anything. Everyone can invite them na AYV. Now that then people are put together because myself get rumors say then TR be done the process be done almost the finish. Call come from higher above. I don't know if not to cabinet minister or somebody. I don't know if not from in the guy, but it comes on side, we block this. Because by right, the man not get passport. He not get American passport. He not supposed to get that. Because he run through with electoral process with the two same thing been there on the hard cake. So he not supposed to get that. So why did they ask them for something where he not supposed to forget them to start with? So if they ask them for American passport, that means that they know something we, the rest of Sierra Leoneans, they don't know. Because they're not supposed to forget passport. We all left that. The other thing about this protection of crime scene, let me tell you, it's not going to forever happen. We don't see a lot of crimes that way they happen in Africa. Even one bother me say, in hanging self by one unfinished building a mountain court. You see the amount of people over there. Now rebel will not get used to them. I don't know why people in the continue for will get you. Well, now rebel will get a free talk. Now the one that would be take gun in the hand, they don't know what thing for do with them. Small thing happen. Look the videos the way they can. Look how them what they do now, where they treat woman. They look one other mommy where they say it been the wandering, they go show up now one somebody house. Look how they treat that mommy. Look at them, they treat one another. They live back when naked, we get belly on Christmas. Now the youth they know why they holler for. I don't know why people are continuing for the feel sorry for the youth. Then why not to youth now rebel. Don't forget, don't pull hand for the think about youth. Now rebel because the behavior, who they go for salon day in, day out every year, would they see how they behave? Now rebel me not care about them. Then the other one, the minister, I don't tell Boku I don't talk every day about this Mohammed Rahman Suare, this minister of information. This guy is a joke and a complete joke. And I hope Mother Bio see through this guy like I see through the former minister of land. This guy, last week Sunday, when they get that problem, when they get that program, he said they even discussed this money business and this number of people over there they can go. Where this Leone team they can go, right? He talked that to that NGC guy. He said they discussed that in the cabinet. Well, what did they do with that? The guy, he don't know what thing for talk. First of all, to me, that ministry did not for exist. Ministry of Information not for exist. Ministry of Sport not for exist. That Ministry of Political with the call not for exist. Ministry of Youth not for exist. It passed over 10 ministries that will not for exist in that country. We now waste, now money they eat, because they get Ministry of Youth, then they get Youth Council, which is rich. Just like with that guy with the talk. One great position, they take 4 people then, or 3 people then, they shop them for care and go. They all 3 go to do the same thing, but they all 3 they get $3,000 or $2,000. We talk now about this election. Let me tell you, Kabalana APC stronghold. Okay, Kabalana APC stronghold because I've been listening to one show, The Voice. I think like yesterday or the day before yesterday, but not to be live, maybe the listener. The way CDI Tunis explain, and the way Atela explain, even Atela self admit in the Atela where they run, admit say the first guy with the report, they remove him. So that means say from that first guy with the kids say it turned 0.4 to 140. Not if the bubble, the ballot will get not to marble. I don't know when last I vote with marble. Not if the ballot. Right there, the don't know say that today they go now. Any civilized nation, that election they're not for call result because they don't already catch people them when they count the ballot them change 0.7 or 0.47 to 147. It add 100,000 more. So even the other one where the APC guy they accused, we just got for believe because the first one, now that one thing with American man, what we all the kind of they make paper, they do all kinds of things. You go life for American man forever, but that one day, when get you for one life, everything else every don't tell, I didn't believe you again. So I saw them for treat this. Everything else where then guy be they do not enough for because they don't already catch one person. So why then for feel say what make you feel say the other one they not go do the same thing what the first guy do? So makes sense. And the thing what me want to talk about corruption business, ACC, this guy need to do work. Now guy, me I don't defend him, I don't talk, but he need to do work. One thing what they always tell you, Marabi yourself a good with that. The tell we go to 98.2, what you go talk say? He say, well, if they accuse somebody, say take money, if they do, what he take the money for? No. If they give money, say bill room, now go bill bathroom, not corruption. Because the money they give, they not say go bill room, go bill bathroom. They say bill room. If you want money for bathroom, ask for money for bathroom. So now that's not the own defense we go put the 98.1 and say all the allow to go around with the talk about money, at least the money to go whose side let the money to go on the no, the money never go on the purpose. The money never go there. It continue the talk say the past party na Anyampi. Well, in your party we go for find another name. We double Anyampi because we see the way this sport minister, how much this sport minister don't get problem with the FA. How much where in the Marabio in nephew go open a bar in a stadium. But enough will happen. Why in nephew for open a bar in a stadium? Not a family property. Now salon money. If not Chinese man they be bill for free, but now Sierra Leone them bill for. Not they not bill for Marabio. Why in nephew for open a body? Junior Bio open a body. We get old videos then they will show that. Now I just send a text tell you say ACC not going to investigate the guy because this guy is a part of the troop we go. Because if he investigate, he got to investigate some. And that's not going to happen. So now so just like what everybody will say, now both case, now so you got to go. Now both case. My last one now regarding this young lady will get this problem now freedom. As all man know how much passionate I've been about this young Pekin, this 14-year-old. Do you anybody will they listen? Whatever medium way they listen, they are when Allah we help this young lady. Let this young lady come out of this danger with Idepa. This guy will die, is supposed to die, and just like why they tell people and people, everybody feels say, I get stronger, I not get stronger. If me being in a free tongue, I go fail well, I go now in funeral, I throw away champagne by grave. It's supposed to die. We get for stop it because the thing is, this na habit we don't embed for we young people and we come out na Sierra Leone. Salome me they talk about. I'm not going to tell you about Ghana and Liberia because the reason being we grow up, they see how we daddy them, they molest we mama them, they beat them, they abuse them. We feel say it's acceptable. No, it's not because now from physical abuse now they rape the only kind inside because the one that you wear, even if you get inside and 9 takes you stop means stop, no mean no. Let alone we get people learn. I don't know why this Pekin takes so much attention because look now not a young Pekin back when they say they fail anybody because when that you talk say the police media one they talk say kidnapping anything. What happen with that young Pekin with them fail because now AYV has young. What happen with that young Pekin when they say they fail anybody body parts now under that Savage Street bridge? That's not kidnapping. That's not kidnapping. So I don't know what thing they talk about. What about what? I don't know what thing they talk about. The guy they need to do their job. Nobody need to do his job in that country right now. Marabi need to do his job. If people are way higher, they need to do their job. The one thing with Africa, and they will able for talk. Wait people and they do them. When they reach to a point where they know say, this you don't pass water, don't pass Gary, and they will do this, and they resign. In need for can't tell with the Sierra Leone and they say, I not be no say this elephant hate now so AB, I know Ebola, do ya wanna forgive me. Then we all move on. Now that's no my brother. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Omar. Yes, caller, ID live on air. Your name and who the call from, please.
Yeah, it's not Mike. I call from Philadelphia.
5 minutes, sir.
Yeah, I just want to say I stand with the soccer team, the football team, the woman there. I understand what you are go to, and the people who owe them the money, when I give them the money, yeah. Now left for the maltreat them again. You know, find what you know I do so. You know, so when they go inside then thing there for sports and politics for thief people the money, then thief the country money. And what you know do so you know fear. Now give them the money. And deserve the money, now give them the money. Another thing for this man will die, man, Solomon, do you wanna stop them here? No way, no. How you go bet the woman? Nah, eat you want eating body. What's kind of cannibalism business? So how you go bet somebody? So just man. And the other thing is they are the policeman there and the judiciary system in that country. They are left that people they let go na your suffer. Now no go put on a pandemic road. Now no do a Nazi let go na your suffer. Because then type way to do so. What na they do so na salon? You no fear to the woman there. You no fear at all. No fear. Now come to Kamarimba. I tell one again, they're not the left for Command. You know, they come up on them road. Administration change, but they're not the left for Command. Yeah. Pandemba road, you go there. Maybe if the administration change, then we pull out commodity. Because all the conditions are already put so. Now, I've let them continue for put inside it more. Because me not see the evidence we then get against the man. Because if you then get evidence, we'll not take and go to court. Up till now, now just they drag the case 1 year now, 30 days. So in another left. Chubule, I want to ask you a question, right? This Babadi guy, one of the minister of sports. Now the same guy when
No,
they for
not
the
to
team.
the minister of sport. Oh, Babadi not to minister of sport. Na Yenkele na minister of sport. Babadi na the same one way na Bo Rangers the manager na the team manager now.
Na team manager for Salon team.
Yes.
But not the same guy, but this not a Timber guy, right?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Not the same Timber guy. No, sir. I might be wrong, but I don't think so. Him.
All right. Just what? Because the thing where they go on at the Salon team, makes sense. How not they end up for get list when not correct? I don't understand that. How the list over bloated? Where the minister of sport in the condone here? Who's saying they wouldn't hear it happen?
And all the going.
Who's saying? Now they ain't make mistake. Now they make it here happen because instead they now in the condone here. Now the minister of sports, and the condone you see all the minister here. The minister of sports, the minister of agriculture, the minister of whatever soiree, what's in their name, and the other minister of trade or whatever. They know they do their job. But me not they blame them, and the boss will hire them because they all get the same mentality. If the president will hire them, they do their job. How you expect them to do their job? It's the same thing. It just trickle down. If you boss not the work, everybody else they see the TOT they go on. It just they trickle down. Nothing they happen. Salon, man, Salon. Wanna wise up, man. Wanna wise up. Me are the best in the wanna wise up. For Salon in better one. For Salon for let Salon move forward. Yeah, una wise up, una begin to pick better leader. They will go make this country go before. Because every day will go behind, Look, all the price of everything just they go bad from worst. Yeah, the beg una then a salon, una they suffer, una they see the sufferness. Una pick the right leader there. Then una can fool una out money. We election take on. Una wise up. Yeah, the beg una wise up. Yeah, I mean your contribution.
All right, thank you very much, Mike.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, they live on here. Your name and who call from, please.
Please, Ezekiel, I call from Oregon.
Yes, Ezekiel, 5 minutes, sir.
Thank you so much, Triple A. These 2 weeks, be really tough week for me, my family, and waiting I just observed from Sierra Leone. The beginning of last week, I got knocked down by COVID. But it be tough last week, but thank God now. From that time, I noticed if you not been done vaccine, that you get that knockdown day where I get, oh boy, Triple A, this head like see they on fire. it'd be tough. But thank God. Um, I think Dr. Ashatu be talk about the the fear of God we leaders they not get. And then one of we contributor be talk say we young man then not too young man then and our thugs. Um, the lack of empathy and the fear of God way it in that country they it don't pass mark. It don't pass mark in every sphere, not to just the young man there, not to just the ministers, not to just the people away then in our government parastated, the hospital. You know, when we look at the definition of hospital, basically, if you somebody don't talk say, hey, we're going under and pay hospitality to me. You basically then receive you well, then treat you right as a stranger. Now, this name come out for law we treat people themselves way we not know with kindness for let them put them in a smiling position. Now, this name come out. But oh boy, triple A. I've been done the CM from people and perspective friends then, but this time it hits me to the core. My younger brother, where he they do remarkably well, where he they go around and evangelize to other young people and for let them change, for let them bring goodness to the country. On Wednesday, he called me, pray for me for the COVID issue where they go through. On Thursday, in senior pastor tell us then give radio program, let them go. And I said, no, we don't make appointment and we branch now Watalona. They had to go this evening. On Thursday evening, he ride himself now that place. They go preach. After the preaching Triple A, he did ride in motorcycle for camp. My truck hit him. Boom. And get in bag, everything they inside. He did always hang evangelism name tag and the missionary tag in neck. When he fly off the motorcycle, then people here come around. Again, the idea of empathy and any godliness in that country, it don't disappear. People then come to the place, he was still alive, struggling, take him back. The worst way they do now, they don't just take all that things, they put the name tag off of him. So one person where he be feel a little bit guilty, the godliness come into him. He help him and put him by the other motorcycle, go with an Arukupa hospital. Triple A, the picture is going around. Thursday, now the man go drop him at the ground. And no ask no question who done this because you know get no idea, but at least gather some information from her. That didn't happen. The guy left. Sometime now in church, got up to begin for look for him. Triple A, he was still alive on Thursday. Friday, he was still alive on the ground. Then they still pass him around. Nobody. Hey, Salon. We don't cancel. Nobody not ever try for put somebody in his shoes. This if not me brother, this if not me Pekin, and not for treat and so. Then they pass. This is the second time we don't happen. Last year September, I lost my big brother, we nephew, an engineer, electrical student, in the electrician student, final year. If they go for the funeral, then go get accident in a masheka, die on the spot. In that friend, get laceration and bruises. If they bleed, they count then a corner. Triple A, that girl they sit on they drip blood, they drip and the nurses are passing around for 4 hours until they bring 400,000 news before they even begin for wipe the blood. Salome, why we get to ourselves so? Hospital, the boy he died in a saddest way. Nobody know this way they tell us, son, you go be okay. This guy is going around all over the place now, schools them. On Monday, began at one school, he did preach. And he died. Nobody even telling him, my friend, you're going to be okay. Ebo, Salon, why we so wicked? If we not get a trauma place now, Lokupa hospital, why we not call ambulance, let them come go now, cannot?
Why we still have them people here na their hospital here? Why? They call a hospital. Hey, Salon, come on, come on. Hey, bo, every day we dey encourage una for law we be good to we serve. Hey, young people away na rebel. The rebels are everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, say we 80 to 90% godly people, and Muslim and Christian. People are waiting, they go for that crime scene intervention. Some of them are going to steal. This is all what it's about. The thief without the videotape, without the thief without the videotape. That's all they care about. Take. And the police, they say, we don't get handled over it. Because from the beginning, police they not ever arrest somebody where you don't go take man we get accident property. They have never shown any example of disciplining any of these people. So when accident happen, the rush there is to go take the particulars of the victims there. Come on, Sierra Leone. Come on, leaders. Eh, you know the way they feel say if na me picking this happen to Ram, I don't want to let them treat her this way. No one know they feel say if na me uncle, I don't want to let die this way. No one know they feel if na me mama, na me brother. Hey, boy, why we call a hospital? Hospital. A different name. And this not a private hospital. They say they been the tell we say free medical dinners alone. Oh, come on, man. Everywhere. Ranka business everywhere. Sport, look at the ranka business way then they throw a pagial picking there. Picking the way them brain no mature for let them mentor them. Ranka business like then they go throw a pad there. Kind life this. Some of them after we don't do that ranka business, you go where they do 15 times past the man self way is sabi the Quran. Clap and shout and speak in tongues past the pastor waiting at the church. Ebo, una left. Country don't bad off. Not to so other African countries than they. I'm telling you, then get their own issue, but the way how we don't so bad off to we self, not to so. Not to so. We able talk against other countries if then go do the same thing to Sierra Leone and other country. We would they do unto we self on a daily basis? Why? Why? Think about it. Anytime we they sleep, think say if this happened to me, young picking, if this happened to me, young brother, how me go feel? Think about that. Or any young man where he get accident, and I not care self if not criminal, we don't get accident. You don't know. Now the hospital. And they feel say, oh, now the Okara riders, they know they take their time. Who cares? This is life in front of you. They inside motorcar tomorrow and they hit you and you safely don't have grown. You want to let them treat you that way there? They now not care for 3 days, for 2 days. They die, now grown. If they let the shame self take the picture now the hospital on the floor, young man. When he reach that the shoes or watch or everything don't go. Kid, I been getting nice belt. Very painful. Thank you so much, Triple A. But Salone, man,
Yeah.
I don't know. Thank
It's
you.
sad. We condolence to your family, sir. And
Yes, sir.
we hope we all will all listen. God help us. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sierra Leone. Look how this other caller. Yes, caller, the live on here. You name and say the call from, please.
Bob, I call from London.
Yes, Bob. You get 5 minutes.
Yeah, AAA and listeners. So my own contribution to man regarding next due to this election way up this by election way up in Koinadugu. I mean, this now a clear manifestation where they tell we say the way these people they go and the way they neck. Because one force, I don't even know if the result don't come out now. I mean, small one side. This now we will get for see because I know say now experiment this next and the present government they try for experiment for see what thing they really want to do. What thing get for happen 2023. You understand? So people of Sierra Leone, we who the diaspora, we really need to advocate more. Because 2023 not this far again. And we don't know democracy now. They say we practice that and we don't this I mean if we allow just few people them can't destroy with democracy, well no problem. Some of we not so how we born, we cry, we have to go back in a salon. You understand? But the way things then they go, one was because the people they know they talk to as you talk, then don't class you say, opposition or whatever. Even like I so feel away that the way that guy didn't explain, but the way they man speak right now. Anybody will talk, then go tell and say in opposition, wait, not get nothing for doing politics. So this now the difficult situation down the way it has to contribute now alone because when you say the truth, then they say no, they support SLPP. APC there. So it's very difficult to be honest with you. You know, I mean contribution down this next now experiments and experiments at the moment and people can get for they a lot. And this then 2023 get for worse. The way then they go. So if now these same people then they go conduct we election 2023, So me now my own contribution down there because down there really because we don't want to go to the doom days again, those dark days. We know how much we people then lost. We know how much people then lost for party them. People then lost life. Then now we get amputees them way. They know they look after safe. Government go, government come. Nobody no care about them. Putting them deserve forget they're not able to get something. So we know they pray for love getting things and everything, but the way how this government and this neck way they don't go choose the way they go, I'm afraid to be honest. Anyway, now my own contribution down it for tonight. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Bob.
Okay.
Bob, now our last caller, the cow Daniel. And Salon don't reach to a point where even the other day, Salon police where they be they give an update. Okay, even before Salon police they give updates, where I be the Salon, I they talk to people them. Then they tell me say, like first time, now the provinces, even you broke down, you they run transport, you broke down, you go get people them where they can help you. We go can help you, we go come, give you water, give you lodging place and all them things then they. It's no more. Now the provinces, it's no more. Now they tell you if you get accident, or una broke down on it, then they can't attack una. If you get accident, then they can't pick all waiting they want from una. Even Salon police confirmed that one day. Now one part of press briefing. Like, first day you go say, oh, I don't know, I forget now I can happen, this and that. The provinces are the better place. It's like nowhere again. But until we begin for sue na Salon, you say na the hospital, then count person. Una left the person, una neglect the person for render the service. Say the person lost in life. Una no give nothing. If una not able for Twitter, una not able to send outside then go Twitter. Just in the name say because somebody not come for waiting for can give money. That's what it is. Then go say nobody not come for can give money. Well, una lay and corner day. Then somebody inside the hospital take phone video. What is wrong with us? Eh? As they say accident, the first thing, the one that they cannot for can't thief at the scene. We're not living in the jungle. Unless otherwise, maybe then we don't talk so women or yeri. Eh? Sierra Leone. Hi. What's in the gun with we? Eh? Sad state. Michael Cooker say the Freetonians then, they don't Freetonialize the one then at the provinces. Humanity is nowhere to be found. And so Oman and Minneapolis say, we're not getting empathy anymore. Like saying a dog eats dog world now we day now. Or country. Eh? Then just want something for happen, make them capitalize on that. But I know be saying that this thing, now they can't happen with the way you get bad leadership. I know of a person, now normally then they, last week, and go attack them, I'm robbers them. They make away with a lot of things them. So when they go to the daily press briefing, police are asked. Police talk about that, they say no. But things are happening though. Things are happening. But they didn't say we na the diaspora na okay like for talk about. Eh? Okay. Sierra Leone. Small, fine country. No big. Eh? It depends on who side you want go. End to end. Inside one Grindy. The left return, you go Guinea. The left return, you go Liberia. End to end. Small country. Eh? What do we want? What thing to go through we want? Alright. I'm not too Sanusi, Triple A. Now the sufferness don't lead to all this now. Money talks. Because the government's not care. So we do what we expect and we are just doomed. I'll tell us say no easy. Salifu Jallo say, let's not forget say the TRC report. We still get them. If we want reformation. That one for just sweep thing on the carpet, I think now they affect we so delicate today. For sweep thing on the carpet. I think now they affect we so. Because 10, 15, 20 years ago, like we na bobo pin them, we move. Every administration, every president, every regime we come, they do their own. Eh? Hey, God help Salon. I can talk so. I say God he can don't go. But the minds of the one that will able make change, they come to pass. Michael Coker say, he say will be the grow up. He asked for make you yourself but arm robbery. But now? Eh? But right now, my brother. Na God na in the guide we. Na Salon. But it's not easy. I thought I tell us say so we dey dance to Jonjo. Not be dey pay attention. That's why we do also with this song. But it is well, even though it is not well. Let's come with the man himself, Daniel Oldfield, all the way from Edmonton, Canada. A lot has been said today about Daniel Oldfield in inside sports. And I just want to clarify for Mike. Now, people that don't tell me say the same Babadi, Pada Timba, and the same Babadi, and the team manager. Awa, see? Me I not be know than this. I say not just the Babadi demo, but the same one. Let's call Daniel. Let me hear you from him. Welcome on board, Daniel. You get the platform, sir.
People, thank you very much, and listeners of this wonderful forum. You know, today make me so sad. For you all within Desmond talk. So because quite frankly, yesterday, I saw Desmond's post. I even saw the couples of audios where then they are being the team manager, the team leader, the team leader, the team Musupele, all the castigate the picking them. Well, on a welcome to One Pot Sports. Now the One Pot show with Daniel Wilfred Scholar and the chairman himself. Ladies and gentlemen, today I mixed reaction will get pan sports na salon. Mixed reaction in the sense that we see Leone Stars bounce back from a 1-1 draw where they don't get against South Sudan. The other day, I believe so on Tuesday or Wednesday, we then get that 1-1 draw. They don't lead and they allow South Sudan to equalize. But here is the situation today with Leone Stars and bounce back, then come strong. And at the same stadium, the stadium that El Abdi El Jadida Stadium, na Morocco, they send them play against the Scorpions of the Gambia. And of course, we man missed the first penalty, but the Gambians took the lead to a Sise guy. And then Kaikama, he sort of make up for in missed penalty, he equalized. And then we see a Leone young man, I believe say they FC Cologne, now can score the winner. And Leone Stars, they win the second match. And they don't, this is the second of the 3 matches that we get that boku money. And so then they play the last game on Tuesday. We get for do with the final game against the host Morocco. But unfortunately, Morocco, not to the Atlas Lions of Morocco, they play, now they beat him. Because the Atlas Lions of Morocco, them for don't travel, go Guinea safe. Them for don't travel, go Guinea for go play, because them for play against Guinea before that co-happen. The team in don't already in Guinea for the World Cup before that co-happen. So I think say they don't get assurance from from Guinea and CAF don't reschedule, or FIFA don't reschedule the match, so then they play they play this coming week. So not to the main Morocco team, Leone Stars, they play, then they play the B team. Be that as it may, at least it will serve a purpose, because a team like Morocco, a standard team, them then get world class, then get good stadium, then get classy players. Then. So it's not a problem for let them play against the B team. Then we'll get, something for land from them. Now, with regards to that trip day, we see the kind hula balu, who they about the travel, the 53-man or 54-man delegation, nothing changed. Tripoli, waiting Babadi say, it tried for exonerating self for pulling it, because in a money man, yes, we don't figure Sedan name they don't come before. And that guy, they get money. He get money. I get money na God one but he get money na money man. So if you see now the first team manager for why they report sports na saloon up to what don't can now the first team manager why don't see bold enough for blast for blast the ministry and blast the NSA say waiting and they do so wrong, and that not to them for one football. Now the FA, of course, now the FA they run football. You see now England, now the football association they run football, not the football ministry in England or now Brazil. Now the FA, well, because the bottom line is AAA, the money 9 people then focus on. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. So that young man, that man will be the talk na SLBS. I put him video back na SLF. I put on my page where he explained all the explain so na SLBC to my colleagues then they. Now so they happen. Don't they happen from them. Where people and they give money, coach and they call players there. Then when they call you, if you not put what you for put, if you not give them their own honorarium, then they call you again. I think say still they happen. So I know one reason for deny. So the problem is if they go this astronomical sums of money with government they dish out. You want to tell me say AAA and now they listen. President Madabio no say this they go on now the sports ministry. And the first place, when you go bring a minister and an executive director who know nothing about sports. Executive director, Dr. Kenneth Breman, na England, he believe. And all about sports. What you go bring and come for now, then sensitive position. So as such, and the sports minister, they don't travel. If you can't almost say they don't travel. Babadi they complain, say certain people and they go all the time. Because yes, they need to go for nothing, not for the money. Yes. Last year, we didn't go Ethiopia. I got meeting Omar with the train for in sports journalism. And then I know calling him. They work now for you. They work for UN now. Na AU they work for. Africa Union. It come out now. This Ababa. I go where Leone Stars been go there. Where you go meet? Where you go meet? Waiting the happen at the hotel. That day just arrive. In fly go. They go there. Go tap at the same hotel. I say, Mr. Olfi, what I see na problem. All the players they did the fair room, all man the officials they all don't lock with girlfriend a room. So it's not new. And I mean the very minister, and the very delegation and they don't pick the team that out and they go. So the government no one knows say then this will happen. Because look how much people in the sofa. Now one green body, one green sports discipline and again. One green sports discipline. For them picking they don't go, then cricket picking at the report every day, but then cricket they don't go Botswana, then go play. They don't give them penny. Once they still don't get money. Before they go pay, then go tell goodbye to the NSA man, the minister and then go tell goodbye, the cricket executive. The very Dr. Kenneth Bremer begin promise to begin a cricket in organization in sports authority ready for help. Let them go by the time they come back. Promise the people there. Say by the time they come back, they don't get the money. Finance could approve them. But what's in Lagida astronomical sum of money there only for football. What the other disciplines say? Because they know say sports the finance ministry they know what's in there happen. Now, so I don't understand. Then fail for realize when this president may take over, now the very stadium they when they inaugurate them, he said, I am going to develop sports. He never pinpointed football. No, he said sports. So now, as that boy been put out, when they make when they make a subvention for at the end of the fiscal year, then they put all the other discipline in there. Then when they submit the budget there, all the balance to football, because I did the minister, I did all they get in court. That's the bottom line. So what would they say now? Investigations must be mounted. This particular one, then they invite you now for 40 people. When I go 53, 54. Then other people will go. The Morocco government need to take care of them. Now the government, now that money needed to take care of them. So it's something like I come up in the talks the last year. People who they travel with the team, they get equal money. Now no more, now salon no more they happen. Way players then they go. You see director, they then get better money. They say they buy category. Why? Not you they go play. What should they go do there? Well, that guy himself talker in the body talk and say, you know, okay, soldier don't go okay, medics the way we boku pass the soldier. Well, the bottom line is the Minister of Information, they are aware of what they happen and debate. And what did they do? Why they not call the man and say, Una would not come back? Una for come back. The sports minister, they look almost there, don't travel. Why they need to pick up in parliament? Why ACC not to pick up, say, man, this money how they go with? Na taxpayers' money. Look at that. So, that's what happened, Papa. We hope say, what do they issue now? When they come, then go pick them up, let them give them money, then they back. Because now plans stay for the Nations Cup. Then in a small money, na small delegation. This time go carry them picking the hall and the mistresses in another hotel. So na serious situation they happen. So money not in the country. People look what price then they go up. People they suffer. Don't they take delegation. Then they do every time. So far for the Stars, they don't win. They don't draw one. They don't draw one. They don't win one. And they play the last one on Tuesday. When they come back, we don't know side they go again. I be when they call them for go to get in France. This time, we don't know almost delegation go back. I don't know why this is happening all the time. It keeps happening and it will continue to happen. With regards to them, the girl picking they will go play there under 20 picking there. Now a sad episode where Mr. Desmond Payne wins so. Yesterday, I tried to reach out to in the very Musupele. When she was a girl playing, we can get the likes of Musupele, we can get the likes of late Zainab Kamara. He be equally good left footer. He been good like Musupele, and he be much more agile and ferocious way to play. But unfortunately, then Kamajodem in Kilan, a very stadium, during that interregnum, Kamajodem saying a rebel, blah, blah, blah. She died. She was killed. Before they come on Abu Fili reach that stadium, they don't bullet out. They don't riddle him body with bullet. So, Musupele, in the post way for the act, she should be the Mohamed Kalon. What in Mohamed Kalon they do so now? The empathy, the wouldn't call Mohamed Kalon the show to Leone Stars and to footballers there. Look at yesterday, they don't fly come saloon for can support in Timo and play lounge today. So you see, now so Musupele for BL. But I was so shocked and surprised why Musupele in your mouth, not to send a person writer, not to journalist writer, not to Sarah Network, not to the Wolf Scholar, not to SLBS or other. Now Musupele in your mouth, I did the way they talk out in enjoying don't suffer. In don't suffer, in no come for car, let picking up poorly enjoyment. Any pick will make nasty for poorly enjoyment, because you know come for car walk, you know for car enjoy. Then kind of comments and they mix with all within the other FA man and they talk out. Now government supposed for sponsor now good then they do the picking there. They picking and they for God's sake now small picking there under 20 picking there. They not even give the people and consent say then they take them. If now you do we want to take person and pick you, they write letter to the parent. They go for no sign and picking and go. Now to the picking and go Senegal, you know give them money. So then picking and dance that boy put an end on there, then go there and the woman away. Then when they don't can they prepare the take and go. If you see the eat them, I've been sending some pictures there. Just now I send the correspondent with the minister. If you see the thing the minister, the way they call, when they belittle the picking and disrespect them, this abuse the picking them verbally and whatnot. Now the picking and go lost because all the thing and go through this week now a recipe for let them lost because the picking and they under pressure. Then go play under duress because they remember what things go happen to them. The $2,000 would instead of forget the picking and go give them ticket on there. And all you go know, all they want the way and so that aja what they cost call and the cost every day. Now they threaten and let them ready for disappear. That money they will get for them picking it, they don't put them together, they don't share among themselves. You go tell me, see Daniel talk about. They would have shared that money among themselves. Don't then begin threatening the picking, and it no will cost them for do anything for abducting them picking, and they let them picking, and they no will talk. Look like the picking now, according to my colleague, Desmond Payne, they say before in when calling go kill himself. And then we get a first lady, maybe not already said, Madam First Lady, we are calling on you. This day now you caught, you travel all over the world, hands off our girls. Now the girls are under pressure. The girls under your noses, the girls are being harassed and molested and threatened. Then go play under duress. Now green, white, and blue, then go represent. Till it don't get the Leone Stars player, then the when I call for say themselves, they stand with the Pekine. So I hope say Parliament, ACC, when we come together, when we take this together, reach the Parliament, let them Pekine and get the money, and they should be protected, because these ones should be the feeder to the middle national team, and then from the middle national team, they can play outside Musupele them in there. Now, when I don't begin scared the Pekine, and the Pekine, some of them educated, like that is to do with the talk so we only hope Tripoli, with the Pekine and turn back, then go buy road. Then the Pekine and go buy road, then they don't get money. So man for go buy Tina like I said for bring for mama and papa or in uncle or that they do it. They don't give them money. Then they harap and cost them every day. The audio then they will sometimes it go reach you. No, I send to you waiting the minister in talk. The minister talk, the Musupele talk, the leader of the I think the one other man coach no more. There was one the Victoria Conte, one of the coach. Now they no more try for what they call the Pekine. Don't they threaten for pulling so I think say the media, say network radio, why no doubt at all. SLBC, this lady 98.1, we all for take this champion them Pekine cause. This could be some of them Pekine for suppose for Boogie Gram. We get Gram picking the way big past them picking the we get picking there, we get sister there, we get, so this shouldn't be allowed to happen. Now they've been booted out because they're under duress. It's no surprise with the laws. We only hope this will not be the end of the road for them PKR. Those guys should be protected because trust me, with all them threats out in the Giso Tripoli, with all them threats out in the Giso, and no cost them prepare for go do bad thing to them picking for no more them picking and open up for talk. It no go cost them for let them send people and for go do bad to the beginning. Because when they Agile did they go on Agile Ramatullah or Utin and Kola. She was one of the most after that Pekin 9-1 Pandiwa will be they talk more, threatening the beginning. So why government for don't let this happen? The Minister of Sports no care. The NFA the people are done to Minister of Sports, the Minister of Football. I said it the other time I'll dare say it again. Both the Minister of Sports and the Director General of NSA, these people are only geared towards making themselves rich. I don't sabi them. I don't need for sabi them. But these people are not good for saloon sports. They don't have another saloon sport. If they did anything, they will send in a party picking them. So the case go left both. But we not go allow that case to left both. Then picking they don't go so far. It will never be allowed to go under the table. We will go put on our page. Look, them picking in the land now. The captain of the cricket team, now lawyer, he graduated last year or this year. LLB honors. Now he graduated par Linda Bull in Papana being coach and referee. Mr. Late GMS Bull in Peking. The Peking and the land now. Not so like them do out today. So why would you allow like that Peking they threat and say before anything go kill himself? We go allow that Peking in blood for spill? No sir. Triple le do. We already listen. Then I go stop because I am too emotional. I dey feel for the Peking there. I know what it means for travel. I've been travel with people out. So I hope and pray that the media, Sarah Network Radio, AYV, SLBC, all the radio stations, them media, the human rights, Mr. The other man we can bring Mr. Fatoma, then we will take this year because this is something we for do with picking their lives. Do you? Then they save them picking there because it no go cost them people and nothing for let people and now they're able to kidnapping a saloon, abduction a saloon. It no go cost them people for let them go abduct them picking and they for let them picking and not talk. Because Bokutin the way this one pain get other people that don't begin come up. So they are on a low not see them. Leone Stars when they come back. Let's on the players there. Strike. Let Leone Stars play they strike. Let them address this thing for them picking them. Now so me going to the Tripoli. This is too bad and it's sad. So I'm not going to go for doing all that thing. This one is enough for today, Tripoli.
Thank you very much, Daniel.
I don't know if you had any other thing.
No, that's good. Thank you, sir.
Yes, God bless you, bro.
All right. That's Daniel Oldfield with the sports update today. Follow we because we don't get some of the evidence and we Desmond they talk, and we're gonna make them public. Yeah, we're gonna make them public. They want the bad publicity, we'll go help them. No doubt winner. What we upload, can't listen. Yeah, you know they see too they upload. In Sierra Leone, the pages them we get for those things them about Salon. I go tell you say share a network. Even with all the big names them. We get a couple of videos them, we get million views them. And in the hundreds of thousands, we have a lot of them. They want publicity, not so we they give them. Just follow we no more. All the evidence they all don't get, so they put them out there. Okay. Because under 20, Pekin they will not even reach 20 years of age. Now they will try for bully. And then career will they try for kill. They didn't ask for this. But let's see how it goes. We go see how they played on. Okay. The weekend is here. Hope say we continue for take care of yourself, care for yourself. Let's do what makes us happy. 5 hours will do so today. But you don't do it to the end. You know how we do. The one way in Europe, we still do. For the one in the UK, it's 4 a.m. The one way in Eastern Europe, it's 5 a.m. Wow. Hey. And we there. So long we left here one team. Tomorrow, some of the information they will don't begin get for the under 20, we will begin upload them. Then go here. It's in as well catch them by the 24 official 24 players. Okay. Now anyway. Salon KSF Miata. I tell us it was a great show. Till we meet again on Monday. Enjoy the weekend. Triple say. Hey, no, wait. Wait. I don't want to get into trouble. I think I missed somebody. Yes, I do. I not get myself. I just see the person comment. Let lock the domot for me. Answer your phone. Dear, I just when you comment and say you been called. I don't want to get into trouble. Lock the domot for me. What do you get for say? Yes.
Thank you very much. No, I really enjoyed the show today. I mean, I'm concerned about that young girl where I see one video, I don't know how to it is, then they interview one guy saying that he became a mama with in grandma. Then they show the picking in birth certificate in school result then, where then say the picking at 14 years of age. The man we die so where then say at 47. And they say the picking he didn't sell right now. Me appeal what they appeal to we all that are able to for this pick here because this pick right now it's traumatized. One is young, this year don't happen in life where somebody don't lost in life through in. Then now they don't go put them back in a cell as they say. So all them things there it traumatize the picking. Right now picking it need counseling where they able make a let it forget about what you don't have with them because the age where it is so it can't explain counseling it trauma. Even if it's a big person where somebody they die in your hand, you get for traumatized. Except somebody who don't use for kill people. But now the first time that they happen in your life, you get for traumatized. You know, I really feel sad where they see them video and when they talk about that picking and now they say in a tight place. So I hope say the authority who they in charge, they have for first for that picking they them try for pull out picking and try for counselor. And this administration, then they boast of say then they generate beaucoup money more than the former government they would don't pass. But all that money they will say they go. Now the people there where they don't create jobs for, when now they don't segregate them. Now they back the money they go. Then right now, look what they happen. We young sisters then, where then they try for come up. Now I make ask the question and say why in Sierra Leone where basically the young people there, they always they kill, they feature them. Because they can't in there, we don't happen to them on the also. If they go explain to other person, we get passion for sports. You get for coming again, you don't get for coming. They discourage them. And also for say now education no more, now they benefit somebody. Look then consider how they so. Some people they say they're not able to learn, finish high school. But they get skilled where they learn, where they benefit them. And look what happens in the world, sport, the way our sport don't get money now. But the one there where they in office there, where they get paid, who month they don't. Now then back they go to them buy and then money they give for them picking and day. It's too sad. I hope say they will do the right thing for them people there. So for the other thing again, I don't know if you get any idea. I see a list where I say the first lady and the president for going to Dubai when they go about, if I not forget, about 10 artists there. So what do you make we get the Minister of Tourism? What are they using them for? And obviously na job that they way for do. Now first lady or president for do, huh? You get any idea about that?
Oh, if I get idea about which one, because
the expo na Dubai.
Of course, the expo na Dubai. Yes, artists and they go represent Sierra Leone. That I get idea.
No, what I mean, I not say for the artists there.
Even now for tourism, me I not get idea. Oh. That side, if not the first lady or the you know the my brother.
Because they ask Keketuma now the hot seat. They answer this question and say, why the vice president not go represent the president? Because the president just come out travel, they go back. You know, is the president only for us? Keketuma the answer we give now box up answer no one give. Hey, them people there, hey, right now they empower them, feel say everything okay for them. But the poor people there, like someone they open their hand and so God get for answer there. If you not answer the right now, but it get for affect them in the future. What they do so? Then they go and lavish no more the money no more for say we travel the per diem. Because the per diem, I think say the money when they get per diem more than the money when they pay them for months. Because just imagine if somebody travel 3 or 4 times in the month, that when you always get around compared to what they pay away month done. It's too much. But I don't hold the line too much. We don't do for too long now. Thank you very much. May God continue to bless we and bless Mama Salon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ibrahim.
All right.
Hey, Ibrahim said, forget mind though. They can ask me if not the tourism or the this is our first lady in picture, then our own pavilion, the president in picture, did he? Yeah. Okay. The video day. Or the first lady be there live na Dubai day, na the expo. Somebody be asking, wait to now this thing they make people go to the country? Or I beg, don't open another Pandora box. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah? Monday, we'll be back. Okay? Till we meet again. Tripolisi. Tata. Then see.